Good day, everyone. It's Bordeaux Rose here. I'm coming at you with another review, and this time it's Miss Shop is A. Yeah, Miss A. Shop Miss A. I bought tons of makeup from Shop Miss A. Okay, right now what I have on my hand is the primer. It is the No Pore Face Primer. We're jumping right into this because the way homeschool is set up, sis. I actually did this. I actually purchased all this makeup one day when me and my subbies were on live. If you don't catch my live, you should be catching my lives. Like sometimes we don't talk about nothing. Sometimes we get on there, we be popping. Sometimes I cook. Sometimes just anything, okay? I used to do like daily morning lives, but then everybody got kind of busy. So now I just come on once in a while and we do all kind of crazy stuff. This particular time that we went on live, my subby said to me, check out Shop Miss A. I was like, yes, let's do this. So anyway, we're going to jump right into it, and I'll show you all the things that I bought as well as using it at the same time. I'll let you know what's a hit or a miss, and I'm going to use it, demonstrate it. Even though I don't like it, I'm still going to put it on just to show you, okay? All right, so this is the No Pore Primer. Like I said, it is super clear. This I did not test out, but I can tell you right now, it's a little bit mattifying, but it's not as mattifying as I thought it would. To me, mattifying is mattifying. I can still see like, I don't know. I guess it's a little mattifying. I guess it's mattifying. All right, we're going to give you that, okay? As far as how it holds my makeup, we're going to see, okay? This silicone-based primer that minimizes the appearance of pores, mattifies the skin, and creates a smooth canvas to use alone or under foundation. Okay, then. This was $1.88. I don't remember how much everything costs, so I'm just going to tell you that I paid like $65 for everything, including shipping, everything. This is the No Pore Primer. Again, I'm not too sure how it's going to perform, but as far as putting it on, it's not that mattifying. Like, it's not drying, you know what I mean? The next thing I'm going to show you is the pore minimizing. This was $1.55. It's a primer, and I'm going to tell you, pass on this. I'm going to actually put this in the trash. This right here, for me, it wasn't good. Like, it was, let me show you. It was kind of wet, if you ask me. More like lotion. And maybe if you have super dry skin, but I think even with super dry skin, it made my foundation like really oily, on top of the fact that the foundation is not the most mattifying foundation, which it never claimed to be. But I think you could skip this. This is just not worth it. I wouldn't put it on my face. It's actually going in the trash. All right, we're gonna move on now. We're gonna move on. We're gonna start with brows. Now, I bought two different brow pencils. I bought this skinny one, and then I bought these. Now, I'm gonna use the big ones first, only because I've already used it. Yeah, I've already used the big one. So, hold on. Let me find the other one. Okay. So, I've already used the skinny one. This one right here. And to be honest with you, I love it. The color is not so dark. It really gives you a nice natural brow. Let me see. I don't know if you could tell, but it just gives you like natural color, you know? You see how it just looks like your brow got naturally thicker. It's not too overpowering, and that's what I absolutely love about a brow pencil. Okay. See? Just looks a little, and it comes with a spoolie on the end. Love this pencil. I would actually repurchase this pencil. I would repurchase this pencil. The next one I bought was these. These are the big, thick ones, okay? They have a pencil sharpener on the end of the cap. This is the cap, and it's really big. And this is good for somebody like me that doesn't like, I don't like my brows to be like precise, where they're like, how can I explain it? Like, look like real hair, and I don't know. I'll show you. So I put that on, the other one on, because it just doesn't look like too in your face. This is a little bit more bold. I don't care about it being a little dark, but this is like a way more bold pencil. If you just like to quickly add color real quick, this is a good way to do it. This is a really good way to do it. So you see that real quick? It's like the pigmentation is there for me. And like I said, they have a sharpener at the end right here, which is amazing because sometimes with these jumbo pencils, you can't find a really good, but the only problem is you have to have your own spoolie. So you can't find like a really, really good sharpener for sometimes for those. And like maybe they might be too small but too big at the same time. So you can't find a sharpener that fits them. So it's really good that the sharpener comes on. And I really, really like these pencils. So for the brow pencils that they have, get them. This is a yay, okay? So I didn't find a concealer. I don't think that it was available. So I ended up still using my own concealer to carve out my brows. And as you guys know, if you've been watching me for any time, hold on, let me get my brush. Where's my brush? If you've been watching me for any amount of time, you know that this is what I love to use to carve out my brows. So I know I just used 2 pencils, but who cares because you can't tell. But here's what we're going to do. We're just going to carve those bad boys out. This homeschooling thing is driving me straight bananas, you guys. I mean, straight bananas. Sights are down. And then why would they want a 4-year-old in front of the computer all day for anyway? Like, why are we doing that? Okay. So this is what I do. It's how I do my brows. If you've been watching me for a while, I'm going to say that a million times. So don't hurt me. Don't be upset, okay? Just kind of blend the edges.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So the next thing that I found is foundation. I didn't find concealer, so I'm not going to put any concealer under this foundation, but I actually picked up 2 colors. Here it is right here. It's the Pro Wear foundation. And forgive my nails. Don't worry, I'm going to get them done. I just don't have the time. But this is supposed to be a full coverage foundation. I got the color Nutmeg and Pistachio. Well, Nutmeg was too dark for me. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you. I like these little containers, though. They kind of cute. I'm going to use their sponge, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. This is their sponge, and this is one that I actually cleaned. It cleans pretty well. And I'm just going to put this dark color on this side of my face as like a contour, because it's too dark for me, as you can see. But we could use it as a bronzer right before we apply our shade that is our color, which is Nutmeg. So Nutmeg was a color match for me. I mean, excuse me. This is Nutmeg. Cappuccino was a color match for me, but I'm just putting this on the outer perimeter. The thing I don't like about this foundation is it definitely broke up by the end of the day. I just wanted to put the color just so you could see that it's too dark. Maybe you can't tell, but it's too dark for me. I'm gonna put a little bit on, a little bit more on. That's another thing, like, girl, you gotta be piling this stuff on to get coverage. For them to say that this is a full coverage foundation was just a bunch of crap. That was nonsense. This is definitely not a full coverage foundation. Okay? Okay. As long as we know. But you see how dark it is? Way too dark for me. So we're going to go into, and that was Nutmeg. So if you're Nutmeg, if you're like a shade darker than me, you could use Nutmeg as a bronzer, or, I mean, excuse me, if you're a shade darker than me, Nutmeg is your color. But for me, it was too dark, so I could use it as a bronzer or a contour. This one is Cappuccino. So cappuccino was more of my color, okay? It was more of my color, okay? So we're gonna go on the other side of the sponge because we already put nutmeg on that. And we're gonna just put it on. Now, like I said, you have to pile this on for it to really be a full coverage foundation. I would call this like medium, and it's definitely not, like right now I'm piling it on, and it's definitely not for oily skin at all. At all. It just took too much for me to deal with. You have to squeeze out a lot to get that coverage that you need. And it stays wet like this. It does not dry down. Which is like, oh, I hate this foundation, you guys. Unless you have like super dry skin, stay away from this. Look at how wet this is. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, I know you're a liquid, but come on. Come on. What is we doing? I'm going to put a little bit more on because as you can see it's supposed to be full, but I don't see nothing full about this. This is also a foundation that will be going in the trash. It's so wet. See what I'm saying? You got to pile this stuff on. I feel like it's clogging my pores as I use it. It's the worst. Worst foundation ever. It's definitely by far the worst foundation I've ever used. Again, though, disclaimer, I have very oily skin. But remember, I just used the mattifying primer. So, I don't know. But okay, so we're just going to leave that for a second. Hopefully it dries just a little bit. But let's talk about sponges, okay? So there's two sponges that I purchased. This one is the Paw Paw Wonder Blender. Amazing. The other one that I purchased, not so amazing. And I actually kept it. This is the Mochi sponge. This sponge was very soft. Problem was it was sucking up all the foundation. The foundation was not getting on my face at all. It was the most horrible thing I had ever seen in my life. But anyway, so it's the Mochi Wonder Blender. Don't buy it. It's trash. I didn't even bother to wash it. I'm going to put it in the garbage. And you only get one. Garbage. But these Paw Paw, get the Paw Paw Wonder Blenders. Get the Paw Paw Wonder Blenders. These are really good. You get 5 in them. Actually 6. Well, where's the 6? Oh, okay. Oh, no. Oh, one is dirty. I washed them all at once. Just don't judge me. But this one I used already, and I washed it just to see how good it washed, to let you guys know if it's worth it. And yes, it's worth it. It washes really well, so you don't have to worry about like too many stains. Like you'll have a little stain, but not like that other Mochi one was horrible. So yay for the Paw Paws, nay for the Mochis. Okay. Anyway, so now that I'm done with the godforsaken foundation, we're gonna go on with concealer, which I did not find. I did not find concealer. I don't know why I didn't find concealer. Maybe they were sold out, but I did not find concealer in Shop Miss A. Okay, so we're gonna use my own concealer. This is one of my actually this is my absolute favorite concealer. This is the ColourPop concealer. We're not gonna spend much time on it, but I'm a number 44. If I want to brighten the under eyes, I use number 44. Okay. We're not going to put tons. Well, we are. Proceeds to put tons. Okay. We're going to let this dry a little bit. Just dry down. I love this. Isn't it cute? But yeah, we're gonna let it dry down just for a second. Put this back. And I didn't find any powder, so the powder that I'm going to use is the Photo Focus, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus banana powder, which is really annoying that I cannot find this powder anywhere. I have to purchase it online. You can't just walk up in like the drugstore or Target or Sephora, not Sephora, but like Ulta or anything. They do not carry this banana powder. But wait, I have to be honest, I've never tried Ulta. But Target, Walmart, all those stores, you can't find banana. You can find translucent, but you cannot find banana, which makes me, okay? Because it's one of my favorite powders. But you can find Coty Airspun with they non-pigmented powder. No banana, nothing. They need to do better because they got a good formula over there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and blend this out. Blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. Don't worry, I'm gonna blend it better. Blend, 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 blendy, blend. Ooh. What show is that from? You don't know? Okay. All right. No, love. All right. So, my son asked me, can he come out of his room? His sister's trying to homeschool. I'm trying to record this video. He better go on. All right. So, we're going to take our powder. Because I did not find a powder on Shop Miss A either. And just that. This foundation is the worst, bro. Gosh. Please skip it. Skip it. Do not buy this foundation. But I'm taking one for the team right now, okay? I'm taking one for the team. Just for you guys, I'm going to try this out. Just so you can see how bad it is, okay? Hate it. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set this foundation. Now, when I set this foundation with my powder, it's not going to look as bad, but please know that by the end of the day, this foundation melted away, okay? It really did. I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way powder in the color Shy. Okay. All right. So the next thing that I was so happy to come across was Over the Rainbow. This is a palette, okay, that has basically no top. Hi. Hi. There's no mirror. There's nothing, okay? It's just color. That's it. Now, I have used it. See if you could tell. I've used it. I've used just about all the colors in here. And I have to say that my verdict on this palette, hold on, let me move my brush. Hold on. Ooh. Okay, my verdict on this palette is that I think it's really good for the price. There's obviously way better. Way better palettes out there. Way better palettes. However, for the price, I think it was a really, really good buy. You know, if you're somebody new to makeup and you're really just trying to, you know, start your thing, it's really good. Pigmentation is good. As you can see, pigmentation isn't bad. It can be better, but it's definitely a palette that I would not repurchase. But if I knew somebody getting into makeup for the first time and they were like, listen, I just need something to practice with, I would tell them, hey, go on Shop and say, get this palette. It's super cheap, you know, or whatever the case may be. Especially if they didn't have access and they had to buy something online anyway, I would just tell them that, hey, this is not a bad palette. So how we're going to do this, because I want you guys to see the liner that I'm going to use in the next second here. I'm going to do a very light eye, really quick eye. What I just did was, and they're very, there's a lot of kickback, as you can see, a lot of dust here, but I just blended like this color just all together to put it in my crease just then. I'm going to go back and kind of and blow out those edges. Don't worry. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this top color right here and just pack it on my lids. Oh, go plug it up. Okay. See? See, it's not bad. A lot of dust, but it's not bad. It can work, you know? This is a really good travel palette for, like, you know, when you go like across like the country or whatever, like when I go out of like, I don't go out of the country all the time because I'm scared. I don't like to take very long flights. But, you know, like when you go on those long flights and you don't want to lose like your good makeup, or wherever you're going, you don't want to take your good makeup to lose it. This is a good palette for that. Only problem with this is all mattes. That's the only problem. But yeah, and you see, Fallout Central. But if you didn't mind just using all mattes, the thing I know too is like when I travel sometimes, if I don't want to take a bunch of palettes and the palette that I'm taking has all mattes, I always make sure that I take a highlighter. And I just use the highlighter on the lid. If it's that serious and I gotta have that, I might just use it on the lid. Okay, so the next thing, okay, so basically, let me go back to this. It was a really good palette. It's a yay for me. It's a good palette for the price. Don't get it twisted. It's a yay for me. All the colors really worked really, really well for the most part. I would get this palette, okay? Next thing we have is these 3 liners. So these are some of the best liquid eyeliners that I got. They also sell the black and the brown, but they were sold out when I bought them for good reason. But I got purple, green, and blue. So just for shits and giggles, and I know this is not going to match, I'm going to use the blue because I want you to see. Okay? And then I'll swatch the other 2. I want you to see how good this liner is. All right? Look at this. Look at that. Such a freaking amazing liner. Okay. Let's go on this side. And you see how easy it is to use? The ease of use is so good. I messed this wing up, but look at that. So freaking good. Like, come on. And the purple does the same thing. Let me show you. Same thing. That's the purple. And this is the green. I mean, these are some of the best liners that I've used in a long time. Okay, and y'all know I'm a liner queen. So these liners, you better get them. They're called the Artista liners, and they are amazing. Get them, okay? All right, so really quick, let me see if I got any kohl liner. I did not. Oh, I got these sponges too. I didn't try to use any of them, but they're just like little sponges that I'm gonna try to do like my under eye with. I would say you can pick them up because they're Cala products, and Cala products I've used before that I've picked up out of like Ross or something like that, and they work pretty well. So I'm gonna assume that those are really good. So it doesn't seem like I picked up a kohl liner, but you know what I'm gonna use? I'm gonna try to use this eyebrow. Oh no, but it's not dark enough. I was gonna try to use the eyebrow pencil, but it's not dark enough. So I'm just gonna go into my LA Girl and just, is it back on, Demia?
No, I'm using my laptop now.
Okay.
I need your phone because I need to write down the schedule. You have a picture.
Okay, later. Hold on. All right, so let's see here. All right, so I'm just cleaning up and putting, you know, the black underneath. All right, so that you can't see that flesh underneath. I'm gonna put a little bit under here as well. Oop, made a little boo-boo right there, but that's okay. It's a-okay. All right, so the next product that I used, that I purchased, was the mascara. This one is the Abracadabra Long Lash Mascara by She Makeup. This is it right here. This brush here, I don't know, it's shaped really weird to me. If you're a really natural lash girl, maybe, but I would just get an e.l.f. mascara. I would just get an e.l.f. mascara and call it a day. Don't waste your time on shipping for this, okay? Oh, the other problem with this foundation is you see my under eyes, how they're creasing? Like nothing sticks to it. So like my concealer does horribly over this. Because it's just so, like, I don't know. And then the primer is just horrible, you guys. This is not my best makeup, okay? So don't come for me. I actually do way better makeup than this. But look at my face, y'all. It just looks so bad. Oh my God. All right, so we're gonna put on a lash, and then I'm gonna show you some other things that I did purchase that I don't have to use right now. But we're gonna pop on a lash real quick. I'm not even gonna waste my time. Oh, my bad. This is the 3D Fake Mink Lashes, okay? This one that I have here is called Eyebrow. I really like this lash. I think I'm gonna save this one, but it's like a thick lash, you know, all the way through, really thick. But I think I'm gonna save this one. I wanna wear this when I have a good makeup look. Let me tell you something. Pick up the lashes, they're pretty good, okay? Especially if you're a beginner. Super cheap, super good. Let me use this lash. This one right here, I'm gonna use this one. It's called the Molly Lash. And I love the band, how it's so thin. The lash is lightweight. Even the really thick one is. Hold on, I wanna put the rest of the stuff. I got this. Ooh, I like these. I got, let me see if there's another pair. I think those were the same. Let me see. Yeah, those were the same. So Ariel, Molly, and Terry, the lashes are really good. Grab those, okay? I'm trying to take out everything that I bought. I'm probably not even going to put the lash on. I'm just going to tell you about it. The lash is really good. It has a very thin band. Very, very lightweight lash. This one I use for like if I want to be super natural. You guys. Super natural lash. Homeschooling, girl. Super natural lash. The band is really nice and thin. It just pops on really nice. It holds pretty good shape. Everything. You know, I hate when you buy cheap lashes and they're straight. So you have to like fight with them to like stay. But it's easier when it comes and it's still curved. It's just so much nicer. But I would skip expensive lashes. Get these. They're really, really cool. I put them on. Nobody can tell the difference that they're cheap or expensive or whatever. The next thing that I got is loose pigments. These are really, really a good buy. Let me just show you how good these are. Okay. Just that tiny bit. Oh, why are you not doing it? Why are you not doing it? Oh, hold on. Let me put it on this hand where there's nothing. I will say that this color did give me a... Ooh, I put too much now. This color did give me a little bit of pause, but it's still really good. When I blend it out, I don't know why it's giving me problems now, but look at this, you guys. I like this. I know it looks like I was having problems with it at first, but I really like this loose pigment. It was really, 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 really good. I think it's a really good buy. Hold on, let me wipe it off because I have way too much stuff on my hands now. All right. And let me show you the next color. Let me close this one first. Sometimes I look for stuff like this and I can never find it, so I just bought it out of, you know. The other color, this color is bomb. I don't even know. Oh, the name of this one is Enchant. It's like pink, like rose gold type of color. And I love it. I love it. Look at this. It's like fire. It looks pink in the bottle, but you see how it looks like, it's like a two-tone, like pinky gold. Beautiful, you guys. This was my favorite color. I only bought two, but look at that. I love that. It's so pretty. Okay, so the next thing that I bought, so those are a yes. The next thing I bought was this glitter. Save your time and money for this. I mean, let me try to swatch it for you. Hold on, let me wipe my hands off properly. So I tried swatching this and even using it, and it just wasn't the best. Very like patchy. I don't know. I didn't like it. I just did not like it. The glitter looks pretty, but it's definitely very much overlay. So it's very good for like if you're going to put on a very concentrated blue and you want to overlay it with this, just like lightly overlay, that'll be good. But it's not very concentrated. You see what I'm saying? Like very much. It looks like cheap Halloween makeup. Very much Halloween makeup. Yeah, see? I don't like it. I'm probably going to give this to my daughter, to be honest. Okay, so what's next? Rochelle, what did you buy? Okay, let's see what's next. The next thing that I purchased are some fingernail files. I'm the type of person, I don't know if you're like me, but my fingernails always break in the middle of my bed and I'm always filing. These were really good. The only problem with these is they didn't have like a very fine. So like you couldn't buff your nails with these, but you can file them really well. I love them. I love the print. I don't know if you know, but I love cheetah print. So they were perfect for me. I say, hey, either get these if you're on there and you really want to just throw something in the bag, or just still keep getting them at the dollar store, honestly. It's not a big deal, but I like them. These were bad, okay? I purchased so many of these. They are shadow sticks. Let me find the ones that I already opened because they were a mission to open as well. Let me just pull them all out. They're shadow sticks. I wouldn't recommend them. So I opened this one. Like, it looks pretty, but it's sticky. To me, it's sticky. Let me see something. Like, you can use it. You can't really see, but it's like super sticky. And then it was kind of like hard to get off. I did not like these at all. You guys, my makeup looks so bad. I didn't like these at all. I don't even want it to dry down because it's hard to get off. Let me see if I can find another color that I opened. And then look, they're poor quality. All of them were doing this. Once you open the plastic is so tight on it that the glue on this is so bad that just taking off the plastic pulls this bottom part off. So I think this is a matte stick. I just did not like these. These were trash. Okay, trash. Another thing for like your kids to play with makeup. I don't like them. So I will be giving all of these away to my daughter so she can play with them. The next thing that I purchased, wait, let me take all the good stuff out of this bag because I'm putting this bag in the trash. Or actually, I'm giving this bag to my daughter. Okay, I'm coming to me. I am. Okay. Okay. That's why you can't do stuff with kids at home, okay? But, okay, so the last thing that I purchased were these little shower things. Now, the smell I didn't really like. I haven't used them, so I don't know, but It was just something that I bought. The scent doesn't smell that great. Very artificial. So I would skip these. But, you know, I'm still going to use them because I purchased them. But that's basically it. Actually, wait. I'm only giving her one of these. I'm going to give her the lavender one. And I'll keep this one. Okay, so that was pretty much it. So let's recap real quick on what I think you should buy. I think you should buy the lashes. Okay. I'll save these for another day because this look is whack. I think you should buy these eyeliners. This was my favorite purchase from Shop Miss A. These eyeliners are the best. I think you should buy the glitter. You should buy the glitter. You should buy the Paw sponges. Must buy. Stay away from the primer. You should buy, or you can pass on the palette. It's not a big deal. It wasn't like super great for the price. It was just okay. I think you can find the same kind of makeup in the dollar store. What else should you buy? Oh, but all of the brow pencils were good. The skinny one and the big one were good. The fingernail file, you could buy it from the dollar store. Stay away from the foundation. Stay away from that Moochie sponge. Stay away from the shadow sticks. Stay away from the mascara. What else did I buy? I think that was it. Oh, and like I said, all the primers. But anyway, that was it, honey. I can't wait to wash this makeup off. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. So anyway, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, if I forgot to cover something, answer any questions, please do me a favor. Leave it down in the comment section and I will answer your questions, okay? But let me go finish homeschooling because, child, I thought these kids had it together, okay? I just want to take a quick break and do this. All right, you guys, thanks again so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.